on? What's going on? Don't know if we'll get a lot of people on here while we're live. A little bit later than usual. Got just a couple carvings I'm going to clean up. Figured I'd do that right now live with you guys this evening. Won't be on super long. Just going to tidy these up, hang out for a moment. And yeah, hopefully you'll join me. So if you catch this, be sure to give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. And if you're not subscribed, hit subscribe. We got a lot of tutorial videos and time lapse for customer orders and things like that right here on the channel. So, had a live event, carved live at a place. What's going on, Tony? And tried this for the first time. It's out of a 6x6. So, just gonna finish cleaning this up. Gonna remove this back piece here and get this piece kind of about as done as I can with just the torch and things like that. Got most of the carving done. I'm trying to do a buck, you know, without having to do any glue ups, which is kind of tough on the antlers. Trying to get that rack and trying to do a basket just right. It's actually the first one I've done like that. And the cool part is it's sold at that event. It's already sold. I just got to finish it up here for the guy so he could pick it up. But he, it wasn't even this far along, and he was like, dude, I want it. So I was like, okay. I said, it's my first one, you know, I haven't done any of these before. And he's like, yeah, that's fine, perfect, I want it. Finish it. I'll pay for it all up front right now, get it done, and give me a call. So I was working on it on and off a little bit earlier. We had a really beautiful day here in upstate New York. And I ended up doing a bunch of yard work and trying to clean up outside and things like that, you know. And what's up, Schmeckle? And I decided, you know what, I should have went live earlier today. Maybe I'll go live tonight, because I know I've been slacking on videos. Life has just been busy, and I've just been trying to catch my breath. And it's been a lot, so, you know, sometimes that happens. But hopefully we'll get rolling with some videos as nicer weather rolls in here. Yeah, so it's out of a 6x6, no glue ups. I'm trying to get some more carvings done out of the 6x6 posts that I get from the Amish. Now, the reason why is they can be consistent in size and fairly consistent in weight, easily to ship. And so I want a couple more ideas other than just, you know, doing a bear with a flag or a bear with a welcome sign, or the owls that I'll do out of those. So I'm trying to mess around with it and do a couple other things, and this was the first one of these, so yeah. Get rid of one side. So basically what I want for this is I want just the neck. I want the neck, the lower portion of the neck, to be the only thing holding up the bust. Now, this is a first. Plan on doing some more. I got an 8x8 over here. I might try it again. Keep the head about the same size, but then I can kind of bring that rack out a little more. Or I might just skip the whole one piece thing and create a separate rack and attach it. Because, man, if I can get that basket to look nice, that would be pretty cool, Vic. gonna be like a basic shape. Cool Boeing Apache. That's pretty funny. First time trying something like this. What's going on, any pops? I want that shape down. Love this. Like the way the head's, you know, done. These customers happy with it, but I know, you know, like I said, first one. I know the next one will be a little bit better, but trying to keep it within the confines of a 6x6, right? So 6x6 by about 15 inches tall. But when I started it, I lopped off the corners, so kind of see it should stick out that much more. So if I do it again, I'm going to try to leave that corner out so this rack come out a little bit more. I want to get more of a basket out of the next one. I believe normally I'm carving yellow pine, but I believe this is poplar. I had told the Amish I wanted yellow pine, and he cut me poplar. Sometimes you just get what you get for the price that they charge. It's like, whatever, man, I'll take it. But Albin, what's up? Asha, what's up? Boeing, baby kisses, what's going on? Black Wolf, what's happening? Appreciate y'all being here. Usually I don't go live this late, but I want to get these couple projects done. I've kind of been on the, I don't know, dragon butt side of stuff, you know. One second, guys. Must have turned my hair off. Kind of been in a slump with videos and going live, you know, so feeling sluggish about all of it lately. Maybe it's just burnout, I'm not sure. But I either gotta get rolling or do something, I don't know. I don't know. It's been a struggle lately, that is for sure. We have new people watching. Appreciate you guys being here. I really do. It's always good to have new people on here. If anybody wants to share, where are you from? Where are you guys located? We have viewers from all around the world. It's always cool to hear and see where you guys are at. I'm in upstate New York, foothills of the Adirondacks. What's going on, Kirsten? Appreciate everybody stopping in today. This evening, I should say. Been doing a lot of stuff on TikTok lately, video-wise. reviews. I'm gonna start putting them reviews on here too. So cataract eye surgery. Sue, that sounds awful. Hope you're doing okay. But I'm gonna start posting some of those review videos on here as shorts as well, as I try to figure out what I'm doing with life and get more motivated for my videos. I do apologize because, you know, you guys have really, a lot of you have been here for a long time, and I feel bad. I feel like I've been slacking, and that's, you know, that's a bummer on my end. What's up, Carlos? Tony? Nasty wet, man. It was beautiful here today. It was beautiful weather today. We got quite a bit of wind here. The wind's cranking right now. Earlier today till about noon, 1 o'clock, gorgeous. And I had planned to go live at 11. I was gonna make a thing, and then I started doing yard work. Like, snow's gone, been gone, and it has been beautiful. So I've been trying to clean things up. One of the kids will be home from college this week, so what I've got outside the tent is a driveway area with a bunch of woods, chopping all that up for firewood, cleaning up so I can back my truck up farther, and doing a bunch of different stuff. What's going on, Eric? So we had, what saws do I have? Right? Didn't you ask? Yeah. Black Wolf Gaming. What saws? A bunch of saws. Battery saws. The MSAs. AP series. MSA 200. MSA 220. All right. I think I got my bars. Yeah, I threw the bars on the wrong saw. So usually I run the dime tip bar on the 200. This saw. And this regular bar usually goes on the 220. We were carving live at an indoor event though, and I put the bars on the wrong saws and just ran it. Doesn't really matter. The 220 has a little more power though for blocking. So usually I block little stuff when I'm carving. There. The other saws, a lot of other saws, like we're mostly talking small carvings in detail work. The old MS 170s. Got a few of these. That wind is cranking. Got a few of these. So we'll run MS 170s, quarter pitch sprockets, 12-inch dime tip bar or 12-inch regular bars. More snow. Ugh. Ooh, 180? Yeah, 180s are not bad. They're nice soft too. I've got this one, which I'm gonna make some videos on this brand, all right? We're gonna talk about this for carving here real soon. Maybe next week. I'll put that video together for not this Saturday, but next Saturday. Because I have two saws by this brand. This is very similar to the MS-170, MS-180. So far, I'm having good luck with it. But we'll see. I want more time with it, you know. But I want to talk about options for you guys with this brand and this saw. I've got myself, I have a lot of saws. We don't have to go through all of them, but I've got an MS-182. I plan on getting a 162 and a 172 to carve with and making some videos for you guys. I've got 250s, a 271, 291, 44, mag. Yeah, I use the smaller ones for detail. I mean, a good place to start, you know, would be now, because 170s and 180s are done. You know, you've got a 180. That's all you need. You start with that. You know, you start blocking. I've got how-to videos, walk you through step-by-step right here on this channel. Carl, what's going on? Teach you how to carve up basic stuff, you know, for the beginner. Those videos are all right here. Beginner carving playlist. Now, if you already have your 180, so you could get a quarter pitch sprocket and a dime tip bar, which are carving bars, right? But it's only for detail work when you put a dime tip bar on, because the hard nose, you'll burn it up. And then you could always go ahead and get yourself one of these guys, which is that other brand I'm going to talk about, or a Steel MS 250. The MS 250 is basically this size, like a 45cc saw. It's good for blocking medium to bigger stuff. You can get a lot done with it. I find saws I use the most though are the size of the 170s, 180s, and MS250s. 170s, 180s, smaller carvings, detail work, and 250s, you know, blocking, medium stuff, bigger pieces. You know, like this was all done with the battery saws I just showed you. Just small stuff. Small stuff, you know, can do really well at shows and shipping and things like that. Yeah, if you guys are here, tap that screen for me. Send some comments. Where's everybody from tonight? Comment where you're located. Your comments help drive the live. We just had 35 people watching. If we have anybody watching that's interested in work as well, I have available pieces from my Shopify store linked right here in the video. They should show, I think. Let me hit this thing. Do they show? It looks like they show. Let me see if I can. Did that pin it? I have no idea. They say pinned. I don't know if that's pinned. I don't know if you guys can see that. But we have available carvings, shipping out, free shipping in the United States. Click that shopping bag. Let's see if we can hit this little deer bust with the flap sander here. It is a Sandoflex flap sander. Gotta take your time though, because you'll catch an edge and it'll rip pieces off like this. What's up? The Lawn Pro is in the house. Lawn Pro, what's going on, man? Oh, another one, perhaps, is gonna bite the dust right here. See if that worked. That's on full speed. That's all. Give it a little smack. Come on. Tony, exactly. Just needs an attitude adjustment. That's it. Just a light slam every now and then. Straighten them right out. Michigan, what is up? Be sure to smash that subscribe button, man. Heck yeah. Yellow, orange. Got a little green and red over there too. Not much, but some. That's just that one's the noisemaker. That one's ported and polished. Ah, Lawn Pros, Outdoors with Ryan. All right, man. What's up? Change your name. Oh, I got deleted? That stinks, dude. That stinks. Hey, Michigan. That's awesome. Just started, huh? Have you used any of my videos before? Or are you new right to the channel? Lawn Pro, that could be anything. You could have got hacked. Somebody deleted it on you, man. Two eagles and a gnome. Man, jumping right in for the hard stuff. Listen, if you're on Facebook, there's a page on there. I'm really bad at being on it, but a lot of people that subscribe and follow here that are new to carving, they join the page. I actually need to check and see if anybody's requested in a while to join, because I've been really bad at checking that. Kylehallwoodworker, new carvers. If you're on Facebook, Kylehallwoodworker, new carvers. You can look it up on Facebook and go. You can hit the join thing, answer all the questions. I'll try to check them. There's probably a list of people looking to get in there. Yeah, don't worry about it then if you're not on Facebook. No worries. So I'm here on this channel. I have another channel as well. It's called Kyle's Chainsaw Rescue. We're working on chainsaws, running chainsaws. We're not carving, but we're doing other things. So I have saws that I need to rebuild that row. And so I make videos rebuilding those saws and basically walking everybody through with step-by-step on how to do it and stuff like that. Yeah, pen and pencil artist. That's cool, man. Yeah, I use those Dremels for doing ice. So I use the Saburrtooth burrs. You can use Hall 10, Hall 10, get 10% off your order, all right? I get 0 kickback, but you can get 10% off your order. Use my code, Hall 10. These are what they call their eye burrs, or eye cutter burrs. These work pretty well. A lot of what I use though is this guy right here. Can you get mod back? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, dude. I use the flame burr on most of my stuff, a whole bunch of different sizes. Like when you get into bigger carvings, I use that a lot. Plus, I worked with Saburrtooth a couple years back, and there you go, bro. You're all set. I think he was before, though. This is the cross cutter burr. This one you'll do those concave dies with. I helped them design this and create this tool for Saburrtooth. So every now and then I get some free tools back from them, and I'll take it. Works for me. Placed an order the other day and they canceled my order and sent me everything for free. So that works, you know. I do. I remember him. What's up, Mike from Alabama? So that's what I was working on. First time trying to do a bust. All without glue ups and just trying to fit it in a 6x6, right, with the chainsaws. This is where I'm at. This piece is already sold, so the guy likes it. Told him all I had to do, because we did this, I was carving this live at a Beast Feast hunting, fishing, rod and gun kind of club. And the guy there had to have it. Yeah, that Rock Bro stand is nice, right? That thing works pretty darn good. I like that for holding the saws when I'm working on them and stuff. Definitely a really cool tool to have. Ha! You know, I have. It's been a while. Well, not necessarily a German Shepherd, I can't say. So this piece is actually going to get airbrushed after we sand it one more time. I'll put it in the shop later to get airbrushed before it's done. I did a Husky Malamute a while back. I've done tried my hand at a, that was a big on-site carving for a guy. Tried my hand at a pit bull for someone else. I did some little dogs for some different people. I don't even know what the heck they were. Just some little dogs. I think what I want to start doing though is trying my hand and practicing, I guess, more dogs. I have more people want their pets, you know, but it's definitely doable, and I want to try to do pieces like this within that 16-inch tall out of a 6x6 size, where it's like the bust, you know, kind of a little bit of chest, neck, and then the head, but have it be a dog, you know, kind of like a practice, start getting the angles down and things like that. The best part of that is when there's a whole lot of paper out and it slaps you in the face. Oh, it's so fun. That'll probably be about it for this piece. I'll have to ooh, bash my finger. Have to take it into the shop. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be really neat. If you do carve a lab for something like that, put it up on some pressure treated 4x4 so it's not in the dirt. Vasek from Russia. What is going on, man? That's cool. It'll give you airflow underneath. It'll keep it out of the dirt, rain, mud, but put pressure treated under it, you know. So like I was saying earlier, first one of these, no glue ups. This guy's already sold. I'm located in upstate New York. What's up, Daniel? Yeah, so I gotta work on this design a little bit. Want to try some dogs like this though in the near future. So that's done until I can do some airbrush work in the shop. Now, when I was at that event, I also carved up this little moose here. This guy will get some airbrush work as well. This was carved out of a 6x6, one of those blocks. I get that. I'll get big long lengths of 6x6 from the Amish. 25 thumbs up. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. All one piece. Normally I'll carve these moose like just kind of sitting or standing. This time I kind of carved them in a stump. So what I'll do is I'll take the airbrush and I'll airbrush him a darker brown so he stands out from the stump. We'll take some black. We'll make some highlights. Right now what he's missing though is he needs his eyes put in. I need to put the eyes in there. And that'll be that cross cutter burr that I worked on with Saburrtooth, one of these smaller ones. So I use it for an eyeball. It's an eyeball burr, but they call it a cross cutter burr on saburrtooth.com. You guys can use HALL, HALL 10 for a code, get 10% off your orders. I don't make any money, but when you guys make some sales, or you guys make purchases and then I place an order, sometimes they just send me my order for free. So I take it. if you're doing any production carving, you gotta carve a bunch of stuff for a show or for stores, that's really nice because you don't have to try to get each eyeball exact. All you want to do is kind of get them level, hammer it in there, call it a day, right? Bang. So he'll get airbrushed. His eyes will get hand painted. Kind of same thing with our deer. We got to highlight with a little bit of black and brown, and then we'll hand paint his eyes, and we'll paint the nose black and things like that so it stands out. Now, I'm going to try and see what tomorrow and Thursday look like. You guys know I've been working on those custom stairs. We've got 4 out here set up, so we got to carve these out, prep these for epoxy and doing that custom stair job, which we're still working on. And yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at though. Completed ones are on the other side of the wall. So this is a 10 by 20, and I've got about, I don't know, 6-8 feet on the other side of that piece of plastic with completed products. And I don't have anything out here. White pine, yeah, I mean, I carve a lot of yellow. Spruce is, I'll carve it. Like some of these are spruce that they sent me. But spruce, you can run into a lot of sap pockets. Whatever you get, carve, you know. Red pine, you know, try not to carve red pine. Those are the ones that grow straight as a telephone pole. And around here, most of them are, you know, 12 inches or in diameter or smaller. They look like telephone poles. And they kind of got that reddish, shaggy bark. That stuff, the grain isn't a very tight grain pattern, and you get a lot of sap lines in between each ring, and so it can break off very, very easily, or they break off real easily as it dries. But well, happy birthday to you. Yeah, I don't know, the temperature dropped. It was like 60 something today, but now it's cooling off. So yeah, Sue, I can definitely do that for you. Yep. Just shoot me a message there in Messenger. Because Sue's getting something really cool. Really cool. Actually, you guys want to hang tight? Sue, you want me to show them what you're getting? If not, I don't have to. Snowed. Ugh. South Africa. What? That is awesome. All right, you guys stand by. I'll grab a bear to show you that's done. And I am gonna grab Sue's order. Hold on. Hopefully you guys are behaving over there. I gotta remember. Uh-oh. Where did I put Sue's order? Might have lied. I put Sue's order somewhere. I don't remember where I stuck that now. Where the heck did I put that? Huh. Well, what in the world? Well, now I'm all kinds of confused. I don't know where I put Sue's order. It's not over there. I wonder if I already put it in the house. I know I didn't sell it. There's a couple completed pieces. Run! I know. Sue, where did I put this thing? I gotta look over here. Where the heck is this? Always a crazy stuff to happen. I don't know. Maybe I stuck it in the house. I know I didn't sell it yet. I didn't drop anything off to the stores. So, I'll show you these while I try to remember where the heck I stuck that so I can get it. Put it somewhere. We got Iron Man. Just a quick go at him. What's up, Ronald? What's happening, man? Quick go, airbrushed. Somewhat detailed, somewhat not. Could be a little bit better. And then these guys usually sell for about $140. Bear's this size. Bear holding the fish. You can kind of see the eyes. Let me take another peek over there and see if I can find this. I'm like, what in the world's going on here? I don't know where to go. Oh, there it is. Oh, I got it behind a bunch of stuff. Hold on. Stand by. Oh, no. Coming back. Don't worry, I'm coming back. Oh no, I tripped. Just kidding. I threw that. So this, be nice to get 35 legs. That'd be cool. So this is what Sue is getting. We airbrushed this live the other evening. That video is uploaded for anybody that wants to see this piece getting airbrushed. I never shot a video carving it, but I should have. So this will be off to Sue Mackey. So, yeah, bald eagle. Talons are kind of cut through. Good times. This was out of an 8x8. This particular piece. Bear. What would shipping be to the UK? Oh, buddy. Probably almost the same amount that's marked on it. The fees and the way all that ends up working, I mean, I could try. I don't, well, the bear's got a little fish. Doop. I could try to get, whereabouts in the UK are you? Actually, are you on Instagram? Black Wolf Gaming? Are you on Instagram? Shipping can be the toughest part when you make this stuff. It really can. A couple years back, I did a whole line of scary characters for Halloween, and they've taken a while to sell because shipping on some of those items is just ridiculous. No, socials are not healthy. I'm trying to think of how you can get a hold of me. Actually, through my Shopify store. So if you go to the main YouTube landing page for my channel, or you follow that shopping bag right before we're done here today, click one of my carvings, and it should bring you to my Shopify store. And then you can hit the main landing page, and it should be like, you know, contact me for an order or something like that. I try not to discuss all our details here when we're live, you know, because everybody can see that. But then if that all works out, then you can at least reach out through there, and I can get, you know, a more specific location. That way there I can get a more accurate shipping cost. I got a buddy that runs has a shipping store, so I can bring it right over there. I can get a quote from him. On average, this size for here in the States, though, you know, I usually plan anywhere from $25 to $50 plus. Kind of depends on where it's going and, you know, who we're shipping it through and how soon somebody wants it. So I'm afraid to go to the UK. We're going to be $80 or $100 US to ship it there. An eagle like this right now, I can be around 300 bucks or so. Carved up. It's around 22 inches tall. Feathers are all undercut. Then we do some airbrushing for highlights, things like that. You guys could check the shopping tab I've got on here as well and see what's available. I got pieces ready to ship out. Free shipping in the United States. That isn't set up for overseas though. So if anybody's overseas and they put that in their cart, it won't work for you. Todd, this is what I do for a living. Yeah, so Norm, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, 100 bucks. Cost of material, I mean, material cost is pretty low in these things. It's more like the time, and wind is cranking. It's more like the time and things like that, you know. I get these blocks, I'll get them in like long lengths from the Amish. The Amish have sawmills, they'll cut pine for me, and their prices are pretty darn cheap, you know, so that works out. Paint's not horribly expensive. Some of this stuff comes down to time and what the market looks like. It really depends on the piece, you know. Like Iron Man. I got 180 on Iron Man. And you know, he's pretty good. He could be better. The next one will be better. 180 out of a log that I don't even know. Brad got it for free. You know what I mean? But spent a fair amount of time carving him up and trying something new, doing something different, and then airbrushing. Bear's carved out of a 6x6. See the square bottom? Right? Trying to make those uniform sizes so they can be shipped easily. That's the same size as the buck. That's the same size as the moose in a log or a stump. Thanks, Austin. Smash that subscribe button, man, if you haven't already. Available items are in the shopping bag for anyone interested. Trying to get back in the swing of going live and carving live and working with you guys. Just kind of been in a little slump lately for it. I don't know why, but I have been. So I do use Dremel and stuff, but this is all done with the chainsaw. Like this feathering, these lines, this feathering, this is all chainsaw work. Yes, this is sold. This is Sue's. You know, Dremel to cut out the nails so they're cut through. A lot of Dremel work. Well, not a lot of chainsaw work. The Dremel work, or the die grinders, which are basically a bigger Dremel. Bigger Dremel, die grinder. All right, bigger burrs and things. So use something like that. Cut all this with a chainsaw, and I'll use that to come through and just define these feathers, removing a little more material so they have that better overlapping look, you know, so there's more of that, more three-dimensional. They're not just flat feathers. Then you get down here, you obviously got to use that to clean out the toes and things. Put the eyes in with the eye burr. Still working on my eagles. This one, I'm pretty happy with this one though. You know, like the beak, I do a lot of chainsaw work getting this beak here and cleaned out, as much chainsaw work as I can. The goal for me with chainsaw carving, what's up, Michael? The goal for me with chainsaw carving is getting as much work done with the chainsaw as possible. So that's like just pushing the limits of the saw and pushing my own, you know, ability that I'm trying to grow and improve on every time I'm running the saw. So it's just trying to get as much done with those saws as possible. Now, when you get into doing like this stuff and this feathering, you're really gotta have a lot of saw control and practice doing it. And you're gonna use that dime tip bar. All right, so it's a hard nose carving bar, but the dime tip bar, because I make quarter pitches or quarter tipped bars and toonie bars, but this is a dime tip bar. You kind of got to just get up underneath and kind of swoop those feathers. It's real tedious, real tedious. Michael, what is happening? Rhinestone, what's up? Geez, I was getting ready. I was thinking I was gonna get out of here. Now everybody's jumping on. For everybody jumping on today, honestly, all I did was we cleaned up this buck bust. I did this live at a show over the weekend. It sold there before it was even detailed at all. But I told the guys, keeping it pretty simple, doing this rack. He said, man, I love it. Paid me up front. Pretty much done with it out here. This will end up going into the shop next. And then I'm going to use a little bit of black paint in the airbrush and go through and highlight. I'll hand paint the eyes, get the nose black, do the line, and just do highlights, you know. And then we'll clear coat it, and this piece will be, I'll have to give him a call, it'll be ready to go. So it was first time doing something like this. This is totally new. But I would like to do like some dogs in the same style. I want to practice the buck a little more. I want to try to get that out here farther, right? And utilize the edge of the wood instead of cutting it in and rounding it. Try to get that basket out and wrapped around more on the next one. Another piece we worked on today just a little bit was the moose in a stump. If you're new here though, tap that screen, hit subscribe. All right guys, I do appreciate it. And we just had to put his eyes in, so he's got to go in the shop as well. Darker brown for airbrush work, and then some black for highlights. Hand paint those eyes before this guy's ready to go, and we'll leave the stump just like it is. So after those, we talked about Sue's order. Sue Mackey's on here. She's going to be getting this eagle. From what she was saying, we might be shipping this out tomorrow, which that'll be pretty awesome. Completed piece as requested. Somebody wanted to just see a completed bear. Thanks, Michael. Appreciate it, man. That was one we were airbrushing live a few nights ago. And my attempt at Iron Man. What would I recommend as a carve for your first attempt carving? Whatever you see the most in your head. Like, it was in my head from very early on that bears are something I had to learn to carve because bears sell. Bears pay the bills. Somebody asked earlier, is this what I do full time? This is what I do full time. While I have been slacking and lacking on my YouTube videos, I'm a full-time content creator. I have this channel. I also have Kyle's Chainsaw Rescue. You guys can look that up, hit subscribe for me. Working on chainsaws there, carving with chainsaws here. So chainsaw carve for a living. My work is available in that shopping tab. You guys buy, keep the lights on, put food on the table, pay that mortgage. So I appreciate it. On top of that, I do stuff on TikTok. Been doing a lot of reviews there. That's been doing really well as well. Wow, it's windy. It's getting windy. Very windy. Carve a bear? Go for it. Like, you can always try. Like, don't be just try. Whatever it is, just try. You know what I mean? Just go for it. If you're not sure where to start though, check out my beginners carving playlist, all right? Beginners tutorial carving play. I don't remember what it's called, but it's a beginners playlist right here on YouTube. I do 2 camera angles. I walk you through cut for cut, step by step. See you later, Ryan. Appreciate you being here, man. And you know, right there. And you can always watch it and rewind it and whatnot, and help you through. But you know, carving driftwood, if that's what you got, carve it. I mean, a lot of you watch Jordy, or you have watched Jordy over on Carving Fusion. I mean, Jordy carves a lot of driftwood. and you know, does really well with it. The only thing with driftwood I would say is get the sand off, get the dirt off. You know, you're gonna dull that saw quick, and you're gonna mess up your tools. So I've been carving since 2015. I started then. I've been self-taught. I didn't understudy or study with anybody else. Every day is, you know, a learning opportunity, learning something new, trying something new. And that's just, you know, the way I see it is like never think you've peaked. Always have a mindset of learning and doing new things. Yeah, 10 years. 10 years. I thought I'd be better by now, to be honest, after 10 years. But you know, a lot of you that have been following me for a while, I do a lot of other things. So I haven't, while I do carving full time and YouTube full time, I guess I haven't fully honed in on my chainsaw carving abilities and done a lot of time studying subjects and things like that, which that's what I need to do. But that's the stuff that bores the crap out of me. It bores me to no end to sit and study anatomy and pictures and all that kind of stuff. It drives me nuts. Thanks, Susan. It drives me nuts, though, to study that stuff. But that's how you get better. It really is. I've seen plenty of guys who started carving well after me, and their carving is, I mean, I look to it for inspiration, and they've been carving half the time I have or less. And that's because they've spent a lot of time studying anatomy. Or some people have gone to school prior to chainsaw carving. They've learned to sculpt. I know one guy used to sculpt in stone. Other guys have learned to sculpt in clay. I never took any classes. I've always been somebody who sketched, did a lot of drawing, and then it kind of, you know, one day it turned into this. Cat skulls. Yeah, as Bear says, the OG. Yeah, see, I don't do that, Susan, and I can respect that. I tend to not have that attention span, and I do need to start focusing on it, to be honest. Maybe that'll be my goal, to start, you know, trying to study my subject that I want to carve in greater detail, and see what kind of things we can produce this year, you know, kind of like a challenge for myself, because I know that's where I'm lacking. And a lot of times, I mean, guys, when we're carving, a lot of times I don't have anything pinned up out here. Every now and then for an order, I'll pull out the iPad with a picture, but a lot of times I'm just straight up like pulling it out of my brain and just going for it. And so, you know, kind of the way it happens. Bear sick. 37, that's it. Bears pay the bills where I'm at, man. I'm in the foothills of the Adirondacks. Everybody wants black bears. Once in a while, an eagle will go. Thanks again, Sue. Appreciate you. I don't do a ton of eagles, though. I don't have a lot of requests. We don't do a ton of them. I did a real beautiful one out of walnut. I still have that one. I'll bring it to a show. We'll see if it moves, you know. But, yeah, you know, I gotta try to push myself and do some new things. Do some new things on here. Do some new details and things like that. I'm feeling what they call, like, just burnout. And I work constantly, you know, I'm working for myself, so I'm working all the time. I take time off when there's sports and stuff for the family. That's why I work for myself, so I have that freedom to do those things. But I feel as though I've hit a wall, and I don't know what else to do with YouTube, you know? And I don't want to lose the platform. I want to do something here. Yeah, exactly, Daniel. Bears pay the bills. That is the carver's motto. And I'm trying to figure out what to do, because I feel like, how many beginner videos can I create, you know? And I've had people off to the side and Messenger and things, and people that know me, like, just keep making how to create bear videos, you know, because my bears do change over time, and, you know, maybe they'll change and help you guys out, but I don't always like to be so repetitive, you know what I mean? So I've got to spend some time though. 40 thumbs up. Holy crap. Thanks, guys. But I got to figure it out. That's what I'm trying to work on. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to work on. I appreciate everybody sticking around. I know it's like I've been in a slump these last few weeks. A while. Surprised the last couple months on here. Between trying to hustle and do some other things I've been working on the side and stuff. But I got to pick up the saws more myself and try out some new things. Have a good one, Susan. Thanks for being here. Like I want to do some more cars and trucks. I think that we carved like some some older trucks. I want to do some more of those. Maybe some muscle cars. That was fun to airbrush and put a patina on them. I really enjoyed those couple that I did, so we might do more of them. I want to get better at my Eagles, even though I don't get a ton of requests or sell a lot. Yeah, Chevelle would be nice. My old man's had a couple of them over the years. Volkswagens are huge in the UK. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, so Baby Kisses, this is Kylehallwoodworker, because when I started this channel, it wasn't chainsaw carving. It was building rustic furniture. And yeah, I know, Sue, I appreciate Sue's an awesome customer and like follower here on the channel. Subscriber, supports my work, my channel. Sue's gonna have 3 pieces after we get this in the mail tomorrow, so that's awesome. And yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I gotta figure it out. Figure it out, bud. Gotta figure it out. I actually have the Grinch in the bed of my truck right now. That Grinch we did near Christmas time, great big Grinch. If you guys didn't catch it, go back, watch the video, hit subscribe, all that good stuff. Well, we got the Grinch in the truck, and I've been cruising around with him, and it's kind of funny because it's nice out, and everybody's like, stair project. Ronald, that's what you were asking. I got sidetracked. I got 4 of them right here. So if we go live tomorrow and Thursday, we are going to be back to working on stairs. We got 7 left. I don't think I did any more after the last live, other than get them all sanded, burnt. Yeah, so 7 out of 15 left. All the rest that are well, they're finished carved. They've been burned and they've all been sealed. They're in the basement shop. So I got 4 out here to work on this week, which I should have done today because it was beautiful. But again, I did yard work. So tomorrow we might try to go live a little bit in the afternoon, and then possibly Thursday, and see if I can at least get these 4 knocked out. Yeah, you like those fans? Heck yeah. All right, Black Wolf, appreciate you being here, man. Kirby, you like those? Bing, I should have tagged them in the video and you could have bought them through my link. Man, those Vivor fans. Actually, I think I got a review video on here with them. So on TikTok, Vever, whatever, has been sending me all kinds of stuff to review on TikTok. So yeah, been taking them and using them and promoting them on there. I should start promoting them on here though. But yeah. Anyway, I gotta get out of here. It's hey, 22 of you watching. I appreciate it. Hey, out of 22 of you, can you guys double tap that screen, see if we can hit 45 thumbs up before I go? Because I gotta get out of here. I'm at 41. Can we hit 45 real quick in like 10 seconds? Can we hit 45 thumbs up? I gotta do double tap that screen for me, all right? Make sure you guys hit subscribe. I appreciate y'all hanging in there with me. Like I said, I've been going through this slump probably for a couple months now, you know. Oh, if you already did it, don't do it again, because we just lost the thumbs up. You can only do it once. Up to 42. If that doesn't work on your screen, I think it's the 3 little dots, and you can send a thumbs up as well. So, but yeah, so we're gonna work our way through this though. We're gonna get out of this slump. We're gonna start pushing for more detail, higher quality carvings this summer. That's what I'm thinking, and I really would like to get myself in the groove of bringing back Rob Boss with the chainsaw, and make some more videos with him in the hair and do that fun stuff, because that was fun to do. So I've got some ideas for that as well. We'll see what happens. Thanks for the new sub. I appreciate it. I got to roll. I appreciate you guys. Time to go watch some TV with the wife and hang out for a bit. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me here, though. Hit subscribe, hit that bell, hit all, so you guys don't miss future uploads or live. Hope to be live carving tomorrow and Thursday if all goes well. And if I don't see you, have an awesome rest of your week. Sue, shoot me a message. Get this guy in the mail. Have a good night. See you guys later.